I like your opening. Very
Okay.
nice.
Thank you. I tried so many times with that opening, but YouTube kept demonetizing me or taking it away because they said copyright music, even though I got the music from them under
That's
this.
what I did with mine, but they never demonetized me.
Oh, see, they kept doing it to me. So finally, I'm like, okay, I'm going to find one that they are not going to touch. And this one's working. So, but thank you.
It's a good piece. That's for sure.
Yeah. I wanted to, I'd love it to have a little more upbeat, but I guess this kind of fits my personality better. Anyway.
Yeah. Hi,
Anyways,
Dan.
hi everyone. Look at oh gosh, love and light to you all, hugging you all. And I see
Love and light.
we're streaming from both channels tonight. And so, and I saw that someone said that they were watching from both our channels. So I love that. Thank you. And a lot of questions already came in and already. So that's great. But happy Friday, everyone. Here we are. And now you were talking, Linda, about a nor'easter coming.
Yeah, Dan was telling me,
Dan.
50 mile an hour, a nor'easter is coming. He lives in New Jersey. Dan, where else is it going to hit?
Because some I feel like is going to be hitting the North Carolina, Wilmington.
Oh, I think they were talking something with a tropical storm.
Okay. So,
and also North Carolina, Dan said. Also,
that's North. Yeah,
mm-hmm. we've got a storm coming, but it's Washington, Oregon, and it'll hit parts of Northern California. I hope we get hit because I like the rain. I like a good thunder, lightning. I like to stand out in my nightgown and sing Valley High with the wind blowing through my hair.
Linda, please do, and have some video.
Valley High.
In the rain, please do that. We
honest to God, when I was little, and you guys don't put this past me, my patio had a step up with this multicolored cement piece. It was actually very pretty. And we used to pretend it was a stage. We used to throw shows all the time. And boy, when it would rain, I would take my phonograph out there and put on Exorcist and Dance for the Gods.
I love it.
My mom was so mad. Get in this house, you're getting soaking wet. I didn't care. I was dancing.
You were moving energy big time.
Oh, I got my Sag after.
Nice. I love it.
That's going to come to a conclusion, by the way.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And Kathy here says she wishes she was your neighbor.
Oh, you guys would have busted out laughing.
Well, she'd probably come out and dance with you.
Yeah. We used to have shows that was terrible. My dad videoed one of them and it was god awful. But we thought we were something.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful. Hi, T-Barb. Oh, look who's Spirit Intuitive Tarot's in the house. And she's literally in the house because she's here at my house.
Oh, yeah. She's got a whole and didn't invite me. And she's cooking. That's what I'm talking about there.
Yeah, I've been cooking. It's been fun. I love cooking for large groups. I grew up cooking for my family, so I'm used to cooking a lot of food. So cooking for two people is not
hard
fun. It's hard. I don't like it.
I overcook all the time. I still do.
Me too.
It's only me and my son. When my other son comes, I'll cook. But yeah, like Thanksgiving and stuff. But you know what? It is hard work.
But yeah, but I can tell you, it's so much easier to cook for a larger amount of people than it is just two people.
Well, I do what Phyllis Diller recommended. She said, don't feed your guests till like midnight because it doesn't matter what they eat. They'll think it's delicious. They're so hungry.
I love it. Okay. All right. Well, a lot of things are happening. And
I know.
And you've been talking about it, and I've been talking. Everybody's been talking about it. Dave Johnson did contact me.
Me too.
Okay, so I did want to dive in on that, and someone actually wrote it in a question. So I thought we could
I
start.
got about 10 emails. Is it true? Is it true?
Oh, you did. Okay. So hi, Kevin, giving you a big hug.
Which Kevin?
Our Kevin, our beautiful Kevin
Aw.
Lewis. Yeah.
Hi, Kevin. He was up early with me this morning
Oh,
on Sonia's
on
channel.
Sonia's channel. Oh, yeah, no, Sonia's, she goes so early on Fridays. It's my sleep-in day. Anyway, okay, so let's take a look at this. So, is this, I'm assuming this has to do with it. Pat K is asking about, will Putin use chemical weapons on Ukraine?
I looked at it psychically and I did not see it.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean he's wrong. I'm just saying I didn't see it.
Okay. I just heard stockpiles, and I also heard that this might be a plan, but I'm wondering if it will be stopped. Like I do feel an energy around it, and I did hear the word stockpile, so I feel like they are stockpiling these chemical things to use. But I'm wondering,
love to do that. Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting a stop sign. So.
And can I tell you something else? If he does do it, it's the beginning of World War III because
yes.
put up with it.
And here's the thing: is he doesn't care if it's World War III. He wants World War III. However, there's people around him who don't. So I'm wondering if this is going to be part of.
Do you want me to throw on it anyway?
Yeah, I'm going to throw on it just in case. Just to back up.
Now we love David, you guys. I'm just going to tell you what I see, but I even told him, I said, well, I hope you're wrong.
Well, yeah, he hopes he's wrong too.
No, he said, I hope so.
Yeah. But the thing is I do feel what he tapped into is real energy, because I do feel there's some stockpiles. This is one of his plans, but I'm hoping it.
Can I tell you? When I looked at it, I feel he's really going to hit the Ukraine hard on other things, but he's just about ready to have to exit stage left. So, but I feel he'll hurt more Ukrainians, and the Ukrainians are going to hurt them. Tell me about.
I'm wondering if I think because this is maybe the beginning of the end for Putin. I think he's going to be betrayed.
Oh my God, that is so crazy. Look at this. It's the end.
Oh, yeah.
You remember when he killed that man that went down in the plane? I kept seeing people that worked for the man. What was the guy's name? How soon we forget.
I know. Isn't that horrible? I know. You know who it is, you guys, the guy.
You know who he was. Well, I felt his own people planning on getting rid of Putin, but they're coming in like the Trojan horse.
Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, I got chills. I got the same thing, Linda.
They're saying, oh, you're so wonderful. He loved you. We love you. And they're going to be very nice, although Putin won't trust them. And somehow somebody gets a hold of them.
Yeah. Prigozhin.
This could even mean massive deaths. Like he may cause a lot of deaths or something. But it's not worldwide. Like, because unfortunately, if he did do the chemical, it would be worldwide. People would be just going cray.
Yeah. And I have them putting an end to this, and him. I have the on him. That's on him, on Putin. I feel like they are going to try to accomplish. That's what they're coming in to take him down. I feel, and I feel like they're going to accomplish.
Ooh, I like it. I love it.
And the thing is with this, I wonder, because when that guy died and they said his name, Prigozhin or whatever,
Yeah, that's it.
he that was the beginning of the end for Putin.
I
And that
felt that.
these
Yeah.
people, you came into their house and stole their daddy and killed him, and now they're coming after you.
Let me tell you something else he's done, and you can tell me if you got this hit too. I think Putin went in and stole their money too. And so these families that were expecting the money that this guy managed, he knew Putin might be up to something, and he did manage to put some away that Putin can't get. But Putin was looking for everything he had and taking over it.
I know this, and it's coming to an end for him.
Yeah.
Let's hold on to that energy. But it is so disturbing, you guys. And I just have to say this for our beautiful David Johnson, and that when you step into the energy like that and what he saw, that's the real thing. And so it's a projected possible outcome. But let's pray that energy in.
He wasn't saying he wanted it at all. No. You know, the other thing is he might have even been, because David's good at this. He'll pick up what they're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So, somebody just walk in the room.
I can't see that far with these one. I don't know.
Was it a ghostess? Was it a ghostess?
It was a ghost. Yeah, I think. I think we have a household of people watching.
We got the same. This one is the same. The one in
the background. Yeah.
I sure miss her.
I do too. But I can tell you she's active.
I hope somebody's going to ask about Thomas, because there's a lot of stuff coming up on Thomas. So I'll wait till you see what you get.
On Thomas? We want to look at Thomas?
Yeah. Did you guys want to know if, because now they found out he was going to those Koch affairs for the Federalist Society.
Oh.
That justices aren't supposed to be and get involved in political stuff. They even mentioned his wife being in charge of getting judges on that are anti-abortion and tax cuts and all that. Okay, let me read.
Okay, so if someone wants, read on Thomas. Okay, here we go. We're going to read on. All right.
Hi, Lisa. Lisa's kitty's really sick. It's hospitalized.
Oh, it went into the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I told her to start a GoFundMe and I'll put it up, because the hospital, it's almost as much as a human now for these vets.
Because when I read on that poor little kitty, I got that it was going to be okay, and that
I'm sure they're pushing antibiotics that probably even go home.
But I got it was environmental, something environmental.
No, it's got an infection in its lungs.
Yeah, I didn't get that. That I went straight to the energy that it was going to be okay.
And somebody was asking who David is. Years ago, David was here from Australia, and he came to my house and we did a reading online. It was so much fun.
David's good people, guys.
He's very good people. He's very good friends with our Hello Intrepid viewers.
He's
Lena Rodriguez.
Face of his heart. He's a heart guy. Okay. Oh, this was another kitty. Oh, okay. I read on a different kitty that had the allergies. Okay. I'm like, whoa, did I get that right?
Okay.
Straight into she's gonna be okay. Okay. All right. Let's move into Thomas. What's going on with Thomas? Oh, talk about infection.
Pop it. Pop that cyst.
Right?
Oh. He really thinks he's something. He really thinks us idiots. He thinks this is conspiracy to hurt him, that the Democrats are doing this to hurt him. But it's not. It's he shouldn't have done this.
Mm-mm. Okay. Well, I'm interested to see what you get. You want to see what I got?
Yeah, tell me what you got.
No, because I saw something growing in him, and that's why I said, you talk about infection, something is going to be bursting out. And it is, and it's. But I have the Lover's card in the Tower. But anyways, he has the Tower coming down on him. He's being called up. He's definitely being called up. Something's coming out after him. So that infection, whatever. So I get things in metaphor. So whatever's coming to the surface is going to be busting out of his. That infection is. It's coming out. It's coming after him.
Could the Tower be that the DOJ actually turns around and says, "Hey, dude, why did you accept this money?" Because they want the DOJ to take it, and they're just waiting. I think the DOJ is working at a snail's pace, and I think
look at them calling on him now.
Yep. Justice Roberts is very upset with him. I think he just makes everybody look. They could have snuck in the back doors and done this, but now that it's out in the open.
And I get the Tower for him all the time. I do.
Okay. But he thinks he's the emperor. He thinks he's king. He thinks he's untouchable. But look at the Ace of Swords.
He totally does. Doesn't he have you guys, if you step into his energy, he has the most pompous. Oh.
And his wife too. She's cray.
Oh.
But you guys, by winter is coming, you guys.
Winter is coming.
And also, he's not well. He's not well. You know, that infection could actually literally
be. I'm wondering, that infection.
Because he's been hospitalized a couple of times. They never tell us what it is.
Oh, how interesting. I wonder if it is like
constipation.
Yeah, what's that? Where you get your blood is toxic.
Oh yeah.
Sepsis.
Sepsis.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you real quick, you guys, I had a flash. I was minding my own beeswax, making myself a chili cheese dog. And all of a sudden, I saw as clear as day, breaking news, and it had to do with Mitch McConnell. I almost feel like he has another fall or something. I almost could see the words broken this, broken that. He won't make it through. That's what I just saw.
Oh, okay.
I just want to throw that out there. Because I was real concerned about my chili cheese dog, so I wasn't able to really concentrate on the information.
I love that.
Flying Horse said, probably an STD.
Oh, his time is coming. Okay. I do. That's so interesting. I do. That's so funny because for Thomas, I got the infection card.
Isn't that something? Oh my God.
So weird. And his time is, and his some negative connections here. The time is coming up for him. And his some of his negative connections. So interesting. Okay.
That's interesting. Sandy said McConnell looks like formaldehyde is the only thing keeping him alive.
Oh, it's scary. That pasty gray when you get like that. Okay. So did we want to go into the questions here, or did we go into something else that got lost? Oh, we're going to look at McConnell. Did you want to look at McConnell?
Sure, let's take a look at McConnell.
Okay. Everybody. Oh, McConnell is on. I'm going to put this up so people know we're reading. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa has our back tonight.
I'll tell you, she's real good at making sure. She's had to call me many times and say, "Girl, you're supposed to be on right now."
No. I love it.
Can I just do something real quick?
Yes.
Will the DOJ hit Thomas? Let me just ask real quick.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Cards. 3 cards.
3 cards on that. Let's do it.
6 of Wands. Like 6 indictments. Judgment is upon him, you guys. That's when he gets really sick. That's when he gets really sick. He's being observed. They will come up and like God will make him answer. He's going to get sick, you guys. Okay. We're not wishing it.
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
So I got these new cards because they have like some things on here that I don't know. You know, you have the chakra and the astrology stuff, and I don't know any of those. I mean, I know about chakras, but I like to see them connected to the cards. But it also says the yes card. So yes, he will.
Yes.
And here's the outcome, you guys. And I'm telling you, every time I pull on him, this is the card I get.
The Tower. The Tower and the Death. It's an ending. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Now we can't wish bad as much as we'd like to.
All right. I like when you say that.
Okay, so now
we can't celebrate, but it's a good thing.
I know, because vibrationally it hurts us. We don't want to get hurt.
No.
Now let's go back to who we're going to read.
Mitch McConnell.
Okay.
The energy's kind of him like he.
Mitch McConnell.
You know, there's a reason he keeps holding on. There's a reason he's there. It's almost like, you know what, they showed me that movie. Remember that movie where those people took their uncle around that was dead the whole time? What was that movie, you guys?
Was it a funny movie?
It was a funny movie, and
Andrew McCartney and no,
I don't know. I don't know who's in it. But what was that? Something Weekend or something?
Yeah, Bernie's Weekend.
Bernie's Weekend. Thank you. So
Andrew McCarthy.
Okay, and so Weekend at Bernie's. They just showed me that movie. I don't even think I've ever seen the movie. So you guys, do you understand the connection there?
Well, it's like he is the living dead. Like he's just barely making it.
They're propping him up, and they feel like if they remove him from that spot, it's something bad. So something they have to keep him propped up.
I think they watch him like a hawk.
I would assume. Yeah.
You know who else? You know who's looking bad is Schumer.
Oh,
The way he was walking, that sort of hunt. There's so many old people in there.
There's so many. And you know, when you work in the White House or whatever, when you work there, it's like dog years, because you might be 50, but you're really, 85, 90, because it gets you like that.
So he's got the 10 of Swords.
Okay.
It's almost like one thing after the other. And then he's got the 9 of Swords, both swords. And then he's got the Magician as the outcome. So like you said, he makes it look like he's okay, but he's not. I'm feeling, and I'm not good with time frames, so don't take this to the bank. But what's showing to me is the Magician, which is a Piscean card. He might actually exit this coming February, March.
Okay. And Purple Sky says Mitch is responsible for getting the corrupt Supreme Court judges in the court.
Yep.
So I wonder if he term limits. I mean, simple.
That will come around, but not until Biden and Paul. You guys, did you see the good news? Did you see the good news today on Morning Joe? New Hampshire did a poll. They're always doing polls. Biden had how much was it? 15, 20% up from Trump of winning. 93% of Democrats said, even though they were kind of upset he's a little old, they would still vote for him.
Good news. Like, well, I mean, what's the alternative? You know what? I'm not. I think he's done a great job. I think
I do too.
And I
look
look at his rap sheet that he's done. I mean,
well, did you see that video I put out that President Ford was talking to a little girl? She said, "Sir, do you think there'll ever be a female president?" This is on tape. I have it on my community page somewhere.
Cool.
And he said, "Well, I'll tell you what." He said, "We're going to have a male president and a female vice president. And something will happen to the male president. And then the female takes over as president." And then he said, "And then it doesn't stop. Look out."
Wow. That gave me the chills, Linda. So, because you
Ford
remember
said this back in 70?
Wow. But you remember when we used to read before Biden got in, we could see him go into the second term. Like we could see him, but there was some kind of something.
Like within 2 years of him getting it.
A couple of years or something.
I don't think it's death. I think he just might even have a little stroke or something. He's unable to do the business of, but he has total faith in Kamala.
Yeah.
And I think she'll be terrific. I had a lot of people write me and say, "Who's Biden going to choose as his VP for the next?" Kamala.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's been steady. She's strong. I knew her as a district attorney in San Francisco. She's a go-getter, and I think she'll impress people. She'll actually be more outspoken than Biden.
Well, yeah, you'll see a lot more of her in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell, I have a defeat. Yeah. So
I'll go ahead and send my funeral flowers to his office.
It's just literally, again, they're showing me Bernie's whatever weekend. Bernie's.
Yeah. So everybody's saying Bob Mendez, he's going to be convicted. I can tell you that. But Dan lives in New Jersey, and there's a lot of good. They're really staunch Democrats. There's a governor who is a Democrat, but I don't want you to worry because I felt like a younger energy progressive takes. Although Dan said that Mendez actually is pretty good at his job, but he married this gold person that loves gold. And as soon as he got together with her, he was doing all kinds of illegal things.
And Diva says, I think she put it into a question for us.
Oh, great.
Will Dem Senator Bob Mendez be removed? He and his wife were indicted today for bribery. He and his wife. Okay.
Yeah, the wife too, because she was right in the middle of it. She told everybody, "I married the senator. Ask what you want. Ask what you need." Yeah, she's a gold digger.
Wow.
Poor guy. He was an old man, she did the Boebert thing to him.
Oh my gosh, Boebert just destroyed her career.
Listen, I looked at her. My guides were like, "Shh." They were saying, "Don't," because I was making fun of her, Boebert and all that. They said, "We told you, don't put out that kind of energy because it'll go back on you." Because you were kind of a slut in your day too, Linda. There was just no cameras. And
I was just telling someone today about that, about myself. I'm like, I was kind of...
So anyway, but I saw her. I saw her soul energy. I'm going to tell you, it's not pretty. It's really sad what she's getting ready to go through.
Yeah, I and again, I explained it that, we're all here growing and learning. We're all connected. And when you see this play out, the problem with it is she's a senator or whatever.
A congressman.
Congressman. Congresswoman, and she's in a place running the country. That's the problem. We can go, yeah, we understand you're at this stage of life and you're trying to learn and grow. We get that, and that's okay. The problem is you're a congresswoman. That's the
You're
problem.
really cutting down anybody about family values, about this, about
Yes,
that.
and your stance on things and all that. But still, like the behavior that is, now being, the Christian nationalists, if she was a man, they'd be like, they'd cover it up and do all that. But it's a woman. They're not going to do that.
They're all thinking this guy seduced her because he was a Democrat and wanted to make her look bad.
Oh, okay. So they're spinning that story.
They're spinning it. At AOC, who I absolutely love, she did this video and she said, look, guys, I can't have lunch in Florida without 10,000 Fox News people taping me. She said, and then you get this woman in a theater, doing all these lewd acts and crickets. They don't cover any of it. But I can't go have lunch in Florida without Fox News all over me. Look at the way she's eating now.
What is she wearing? Yeah. Horrible.
But unfortunately, my guides were, and I've heard this, but they were showing, this girl was raised by a single mom on welfare.
Right.
I think she probably was abused. That's my feeling.
Oh, yeah.
She's kind of loosey-goosey and a lot of loosey-gooseys.
Yeah. She definitely is a
and she gets this job, and oh my God, she really thought she was somebody.
Yeah.
And she blew it.
Yeah. This was a big one. Big downfall for her. Okay, so now we're looking at Senator Bob. We had a squirrel moment, guys.
What?
We're back to Mendez now. We're going like this. We're going all over. All right. Senator Bob Mendez. Will he be removed? Did you get that he was going to get removed? Senator Bob Mendez?
Oh, yeah, he's going. I don't think he wants to go.
Yeah,
I don't think he wants to go.
Okay. What's happening? Yeah, he's leaving. I just will pull one card on that. He's out. He is leaving. And maybe maybe his wife, he and his wife are being removed or whatever. But yeah, interesting.
Yeah, and somebody just said that, I was just reading here, somebody said, gold digger. She looked like a gold digger to me. And it's interesting. They're saying, I knew nothing about her. I just was seeing her picture today. She was wearing, she's probably, he's probably, I don't know how old he is. She's not a spring chicken, but she was wearing those jeans that are ripped from top to bottom with these shoestring wrapping, and it just didn't match.
That's it. No, you need to dress for the right.
Oh, I pre-ordered Cassie Hutchinson book, by the way.
Cassidy Hutchinson, former White House aide. Has a book coming out. Oh, you pre-ordered.
I bet she had a flea. And they're all saying no, Giuliani didn't make a pass at her because she talked about him coming up. And Eastman saw him grope her and just sneered like an ugly old man. She's a pretty girl. And she did not deserve that. And I think I think whoever was doing the book told her to put it in there because people need to know. I think they did it for the value of the shock, because we all know he's a lowlife. That's nothing new. But also, how it must have been humiliating for her.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be like saying Trump made a move on me. I mean, that I would not brag about that at all.
No.
I read people in New York. I've met women in New York that said, one lady said she was walking down the street and got groped and it was Trump. just walking down the street.
He's a predator. He's a predator for entertainment purposes only, but seriously.
So are we going to look at Cassidy, how she's going to do? Or
Yeah, will she be able to continue her political career? I think the book's going to do well because people want
I
to know.
think so too. I
Yeah,
think it's
people are going to want to read it. Her political
Connie
career.
says, she wouldn't put up with that. I said, Connie, I'd change him from a rooster to a hen in one fell swoop with my big knife.
There you go. I mean, okay.
But I say that with the highest degree of wellness and love.
Love and light.
Connection to the realm.
Yeah. We are all one.
You know, they have a good sense of humor over there, by the way.
Oh, yes.
They love to laugh.
Yeah.
Not necessarily my jokes, but.
And they also want us to lighten up.
Yeah.
And, and laughing is, you know how, a lot of people, they go into meditation to do that connection. Laughing is literally connecting into that higher realm, higher vibration as well. So.
You guys, I pert near killed killed Debbie and Kim making a right turn in Sedona where they crashed up against the door. I went because I was going to miss the restaurant. It was urgent.
It was a restaurant, you guys. We were going to the restaurant, and Linda Andretti sees it out of the corner of her eye. Oh, that's the way we want to go. Took that turn on 2 wheels. It was awesome. It was awesome.
You guys are so sweet. Listen, Kim and Debbie, when they're talking, they don't have a big voice like me. When they're talking, you can barely hear them, but you guys were actually laughing. You thought it was hysterical.
Oh my gosh, we were dying in the back.
But I couldn't get the stains off the seat where you guys were pinching it with your butt.
I was just going to say, it's a good thing we went to the bathroom when we left the airport. We would have been peeing our pants.
Her whole life has changed, absolutely changed.
Mm-hmm.
But in a good way, because she actually is more connected to spirit.
It's been hard.
She actually is under some psychological care because she has bad dreams. I just got that.
Ooh, yeah. I'm getting the chills on a yes on that one.
And she wants to go back to the time that she had no worries. But I see, just give it 2 years. I don't know about politics, though. But I see job offerings coming to her.
I do too. I feel like she's going to have her choice. I think she's going to be, she's in a good position. And she's also, like you said, Linda, I really am feeling like she's matured. I don't know what else to say that, but she has a better foundation under her to make some choices this time on how she's going to do it. But it's been hard for her. I'm seeing that it's been hard. It's been a hard road. She turned on
the demon, and she had the demonettes after her.
Yeah. So it's been hard, but that season is ending, and it's opening up much better for her. She's a grown-up now. Yes, Salome. Yeah.
Kathy says her husband keeps interrupting her time here.
Oh.
We don't want the details, Kathy.
Kathy. All right.
What else do you want to pick?
Let's take a look here. Yeah, Purple Sky says you could see how painful it was for her to testify. I can, yeah.
And it just flowed out. And listen, there was no gain in this. She decided she wanted that attorney she had decided she was going to lie, and she said no. Oh, I saw that.
Oh, okay. So thankful. Do you see Thankful's little kitty? No.
And let me tell you something, you guys. I've checked this and double checked this. Even though, we need to look at that about the budget. Are we going to shut down? But
Mhm.
even though they think, don't ask me why these people are in Congress, don't they know ABC? They just really think that they can stop the DOJ or Jack Smith investigating by shutting down the government, but they can't.
Mm.
The money has already been allocated for them.
Right.
Let me tell you something, you guys. If they dare to stop Jack or shut it down, which they can't, but let's say they did, I say the DOJ gets a GoFundMe and watch the money come in. Keep it
Right.
going.
Yeah. Keep it funneling in.
Oh, here's one of my birthday presents. Jackie.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
I have one of Gerard too. We love you, Jackie.
So that is fabulous. Oh my goodness. What a great pillow. Oh my gosh.
People are so creative.
Very creative. And you're so loved.
Oh, thank you. You too. Everybody here. Jack Smith. Just hired
Jack
another
Smith.
one.
All right. So we just saw
Want
his
to know, the question is, will this man discover more crimes?
Okay, war crimes.
Okay, Jack knows this guy. He knows exactly how he works, and the guy's a genius. That's what I just heard. So he wants him as part of this game plan to make things happen, not necessarily to look for new things, just to make things happen. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes.
Ooh. He's reviewing the situation.
They are going after the devil here.
Oh, hail to the yes.
Yeah. And he's exactly the experience that he has, the right experience that they want. I'm also seeing that there's big changes. This is bringing up big changes.
Show me your cards. Show me your cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, big changes. And then the outcome is justice and judgment. So, yeah.
Look at them coming.
Yeah, this is the outcome, guys. So perfect. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The one we've been waiting for to really move things forward.
I got the 3 of Wands as the outcome, which means efforts bear fruit.
There you go.
And look I got the Judgment too, and the hopes, dreams, and wishes. The power of the universe. You know Andre, you know who I love Andre.
I love Andre, yeah.
He said that back when I think I might have saw him on your channel or something, and then he came, I was fascinated with him. And he said, remember he said that Trump's chart, he was just gliding. He never got hit for any. He says in August, September of 2024 or 23, and then it gets worse in 24. And I think all of them are going down. I really do.
I do too. We're just, and we're here for balance and justice. And that's why this whole family comes together every time we come on to chit chat.
And everybody kind of psychically putting it out there. When you put out that vision and that hope and decide, no, this cannot stand, it creates more of the same.
Mm-hmm. And it brings out the guck that needs to come to the surface so we can scrape it off.
And we're going to have guck, you guys. We can't get rid of all of them. They're going to try to show their what initially. And there'll be some, it's almost like terrorist action, but not, I see the FBI stopping a lot of it before it happens because they're listening everywhere. And I see, it's has-beens, people that thought they were big shots or nobodies.
I laugh because you know how the FBI, they're watching everybody or whatever. I can see, you know, they're like, okay, so tonight you have to watch Debbie and Linda's channel tonight, you know, to make sure that they're, and I can see them in the back of the van and they're eating their chips.
What's Linda saying? What the hell's Linda? Well, I had a girl
What
that
did
I
Linda
met.
say? What the hell did she just say?
Well, I had a girl that was, you'd be surprised who watches me, because I had a girl whose dad was a bigwig in the Pentagon. And she said, Linda, you'd be surprised how many, maybe not necessarily the bigwigs themselves, but their families. And they'll tell them, oh, you know, that's so weird because this girl predicted that, you know. So, and don't forget, I don't know if you said this too, but remember I kept seeing bigwigs like Miley around an oak table, and they were all talking about what they could do to shut this president down because they were scared to death he would use a nuke.
Oh, wow.
And Miley even said when Biden won, he just was so relieved because he knew that Trump wouldn't have that ability, because Trump would have used it.
Oh, you guys, we would be having a completely different discussion if we even had YouTube, you know, if he had won, it would be a completely different country.
So Deb, let me ask you if you got any hit on this. What about Trump now? Biden, by the way, is going to march with the UAW tomorrow. He's going down there, I think, to Detroit.
Yes.
Did you get a hit on Trump going down there? Because his record is really bad with the union. But he thinks he can go down there and fool them.
You know, what I'm getting here is he's being advised not to go because they don't want him to step in horse shit. My team is so weird. You guys, they're so funny.
I can see that.
Maybe they don't want him to step in it. And if he gets down there, he's going to step in it with his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not only that, it's going to be publicized, people throwing tomatoes at him.
Yep.
So
because you don't mess with union. You do not mess.
No. And he's being advised against it. That being said, okay. I'm going to throw cards to see if he's going to go.
I'll do 3 and see what it says. And the person who's a bigwig in charge of the unions is a progressive and knows that Trump lies when he said he's pro-union. So I think that it's a female. I think she's letting everybody know, you guys, he's full of it. Oh,
and Ursula said that the head of the they told him not to come.
What Ursula?
The head. They said that here we go. Ursula said UAW had told Trump not to come, but that doesn't mean right.
Because you know what? He was going to try to feed him a bunch of illusions. Like he's for them. And he'd make fake promises. He'll say anything. See, Boyle, the confidential documents were real. They were not planted. So go ahead, what'd you get?
Well, you know, it's like this is a disaster for him. He wants to go, but it's a disaster. I have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse for him. It's not looking good.
I'm almost feeling like
they don't want him there. They don't want him there.
So if he shows up, they'll boo him out. It's
a disaster. And but I'm not it for me, I still have Trump is really pushing to go because you know how he thinks about himself.
Oh, yeah. Well,
you know, he thinks it's going to be fine. Oh my gosh, I say let him go.
That's what I say, because I think
tomatoes in his face.
Closer, you know what? Years ago, I was at some show in San Francisco in one of those old theaters that had like a winding staircase. and we were all filtering out of the show. My sister was there. I think I had my first boyfriend and his friend, and we were going down the stairway, and all of a sudden we came to a full stop because this very rich couple, two couples draped in furs, were busy talking about where they were going to go eat and stopped on the stairway, blocking everybody. What do you think? Should we have quail? Well, I don't know. Maybe we should go to La Dun. Maybe we should. And the guy behind me said, "What a bunch of pigs." Do you know they never even flinched? Like he couldn't possibly be talking to us.
Horrible.
Of course, being a lady like I am, move your ass, bitch. You know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're coming to the end of our time, but I thought maybe to end tonight, maybe let's just draw a card for the family here and
Okay.
send them off with something, some good energy for the family. I'm gonna use Kim's cards. Since Kim was supposed to be here with us tonight, but she ditched us.
We love you, Kim.
We love you, Kim.
Interesting.
Okay.
I got the 9 of Wands. The worst is over. Stability ahead. That's what my guides want to tell you. The worst is over. I do see, though, Ukraine getting hit, with some stuff, not necessarily chemicals, but then I don't know what happens if they just start handing the Ukraine a bunch of bombs. But
you know what I did also too. They're like, we can't have you do this, but he's like, well, I'm going to do something. I need to do something. So they go, okay, well, you can do this, stockpile bombs or whatever, but not, you know what I mean? Like, locating this or whatever.
Well, they don't want to die. They know if he does this, that's it. We're in World War III. Or as President Trump likes to call it, World War II.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, guess what? Look at this. It couldn't be better than this. We got clarity, guys. Clarity coming. So our prayer of intention is to have clarity and certainty in our thoughts and decisions in each action that we take. But also, I think this is just a little promise that we're going to get some clarity coming in this next week. Some more clarity of things.
Yes. Wouldn't that be great?
That'll be great. We like it. And Linda, it was such a blessing to have you on tonight.
Thank you. I had a great time. How many people did you end up with?
It looks like, it got up to be around 2,500, I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, we had a full house.
Whoa, girl.
And so I'm so excited, Linda, to give you some squishes in a few weeks now, right?
I know. 2,900 and something, almost 3,000.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that was even more. Okay. So you guys, we're going to be doing a retreat in Utah, and we do have a spot that just opened up because we had someone that had to drop out last second. So
that always happens.
And so we do have, if you've been thinking about wanting to do this, there is a spot open. So go ahead and go on to my community page, and it has the link to be able to check it out. We'd love to have you. All right.
It looks like fun, and I heard it's a beautiful place.
Yes, I heard. I have never been there.
I've never been either.
Bryce Canyon. I heard it's very like one of those vortexes, the spiritual. So we're in for a treat. And
I got my eye on you.
I got yeah. So yeah, and it's like right at Halloween time, so the veil's going to be very thin.
Yeah. I heard we have to milk our own cows.
We are, so we will going to have to. That's going to be part of the deal, but other than that, it's going to be.
Other than that, and pick our own fruit and vegetables.
All right, you guys. Love and light to you. We love you. Thank you to all the moderators for holding space for us tonight, and just all your love and support, you guys. We love you, and we will see you next time.
We'll see you next time, you guys.